good to go.
Hi, it's Paul and Linda Everard here, and we've actually just finished a 3-day event in London, the Mo Supercharge Summit, and it's been an absolutely fantastic weekend. And it's great to actually see Chris and Susan. They're very successful internet entrepreneurs, and they've kindly agreed to give us a couple of minutes of their time to answer a question. And the question I'd like to ask you is what 3 things do you think are the key things why people should actually attend live events?
Well, you can answer the first one.
Well, Paul, Linda, thank you for asking us, and it's actually been fabulous spending time with both of you during these 3 days and watching the things that you've learned. So one of the things I'm going to say it's really important, just from talking to you and other people around the room over the last 3 days, is about belief and mindset. So often we think that we really and truly want to become an entrepreneur, we want to control our own life, our own destiny, and do our own thing, if you like, and that's so very different to the way that we've been brought up, the kind of education that we've had, and it's outside the norm a little bit. And I think I know that coming to events is totally going to transform that feeling that you have, because you will see lots of other people who are just like you, who really and truly want to do the same things as you, and just being around them will make all the difference in the world. Now I know Chris has got, I don't know how many things that he's got to tell you, but I know we've been sharing this with people all weekend, and I believe that anyone watching this video is going to make a real difference to them. So I'm going to pass this to Chris.
Okay, so here's another reason why you need to get to an event, and it's probably the main reason that you need to get to an event. Now, when you come to an event, and it doesn't matter whether it's a 3-day event like this one or whether it's a couple-hour event, because we do very short events as well as long events. And the thing is that when you go to an event, you're going to learn. The whole objective is to learn. Now, it's very easy when, like over this weekend, we've been on stage, there's been 3 or 4 other speakers on stage sharing information, and it's very easy to get overwhelmed. So from your point of view, when you go to the event, you need to go there with one objective, one goal in mind, and that is to learn one thing that you can take away and implement in your business as soon as you finish the event. Because by doing that, you will understand that you have only one thing to do, and we don't get the overwhelm that we tend to do when we go home from events. Or a lot of people, we go, "That was a fantastic event," and then you get there and you go, "Well, now what am I going to do?" Okay, so that's why you need to get one thing very clear, take it home and implement it. Now the second thing, Susan mentioned mindset. That's very important, but I'm going to take that a step further, because you're going to meet not only like-minded people, but you're going to meet people who you are going to make friends with. And Susan and I have been online 4 or 5 years now, and we've actually met some fantastic people at events around the world, and they've become really, really good friends. Now the thing about making really good friends at events is that you can become accountability partners, and what that means is it will enable you to keep moving forward, doing the things that you really need to do rather than the things that just keep you busy. So, for example, the things you really need to do are what we call money-making activities. So that's anything that is to do with marketing, is going to generate leads or going to generate customers. Anything else that's not generating cash flow for your business is not a money-making activity. So making your blog look pretty, okay, is something you can do in your spare time. It's not a prime objective because it won't make you money. So you need to do money-making activities. Now the problem with that, and especially working online, it's very easy to get distracted with emails and Facebook and LinkedIn and watching videos and all this stuff. So we say, as well as making friends, you make each other accountability partners. So you each set maybe weekly goals that you say, okay, on a Friday we're going to have a call at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're going to make sure that what you said you were going to do this week you've done, and I'm going to make sure that what you said you were going to do has been done as well. That way your business will grow, it will continue to grow step by step. So hopefully you've got the answer to the question out of those things.
Absolutely,
And
fantastic.
you know, what we say to you is, if you get the opportunity to go to a live event, just grab it with both hands.
Thanks very much, Chris, and Susan as well. I think that was very, very valuable information. I'd just like to endorse that. Yeah, you should go to live events for the reasons that have actually just been said. So if you're sitting on the fence and wondering, well, why should I bother to actually go to an event? Just do it. Just go anyway. Yeah. Below this video, you'll actually see a link which will give you some more information about a forthcoming event that's coming up. So feel free to actually click that, or even get in contact with us so we can actually then talk to you a little bit more about it. Thanks very much, Chris and Susan.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
No
Pleasure.
problem.
Don't go away.